Hello friends, I am Manoj K. Jha. See, last year we took an initiative for answer writing. It was open to all, and on regular basis we uploaded questions of paper 1, 2, 3. The purpose was very simple, to correct copies, and through corrected copies, just to highlight the common mistakes so that candidates could get proper input, way to improve. It's very easy to lecture on answer writing, but lecturing on answer writing will never serve the purpose unless copies are corrected, and on the corrected copy someone gets the feedback, discussions, then only the true purpose of any answer writing serves. Otherwise, it's very easy for anyone to talk about the good answer, but really it is very difficult to translate into output. So when we initiated last year, it was a huge response, and we managed to sustain it till, you can say, February. But because of the lockdown, we had to stop it. But again, we are going to start. And now we are starting with much focused, you can say, very directed efforts towards the area where we observe through our experience. We call it gray areas. For example, in essay, philosophical type of topics, students generally find it very difficult. In case studies, as well as you can say in geography, you can say human geography, economic geography, because physical geography and answers of human geography or economic geography is little bit different when you compare it with the geomorphology or climatology. Similarly, if you talk about polity, there are areas in the polity which is of recent or contemporary of relevance, as well as there are areas which is very philosophical in nature, for example, preamble. So there are gray areas that we try to demarcate, and we are going to create questions on those gray areas, be it general studies of paper 1, 2, 3, 4, be it essay, be it optional subjects. Because I spoke to Dr. Piyush also and other faculties also. So in almost all the areas, we do agree that there are certain areas which continuously creating trouble. Now, the basic issue with the answer writing, when we say basic issue with the answer writing is improvement. It's not about answer writing per se. N number of questions you can find on the social media or various platforms or various channels. Questions are uploaded on daily basis, hourly basis. Questions are flooded. You are flooded with the questions. But most important thing, what to do with that question. And number two, if you are writing on daily basis, though I don't advocate daily answer writing, you should write only on regular basis rather than the daily answer writing. So the question is basically related to the improvement. I personally believe, while interacting with the candidates, that answer writing, that it achieves the true purpose when you sustain the effort with consistency. Why I say so? Because the improvement is always gradual, incremental. It's not, you can say, very quick, instant. It's not like instant coffee or Maggie, so that you take a test series and instantly you improve. No, it's not going to happen. It's gradual. And in gradual, you will have to realize, you will have to understand, you will have to go for the self-assessment, but that some of the areas you are already good. You are already good, you are already good. You are not good because of anyone, because of anyone's, so you can say, because of anyone else. You are good just because of your effort, your own ability. Now, what we have decided to do it, to take the whole our answer writing session to the next level. The level where we are completely going to focus on the gray areas and continuously we are going to do it, be it optional, be it GS, be it current affairs, but our focus is not to give you a topic or a question. Rather, we are trying to give you a, you can say the question where we understand that generally candidates used to commit mistakes. So we call it hot spot. So the whole initiative, we have named it as hot spot. In the hot spot, what we are going to just try to highlight or we are trying to help you to spot the common errors. How we are going to do? So it is going to be a cycle of, you can say, 7 days. So number 1, we'll upload question. Fine. Number 2, we'll give you 2 days. We'll give you 2 days to write your answers and upload. Link is already shared on the portal. So you have to write it, upload it within 2 days, because we have also a limitation. So we cannot correct all the copies, but maximum we'll try to do so, accommodate, and that's why we fix the time of 2 days. So whatever copies we collect, we procure or we get within 2 days, we'll try to finish it. So first, you will write answers in the next 2 days. Fine. So next, the step 3 or 3, you can say, the next 2 to 3 days, we are going to correct copies. Fine. We'll correct copies. Next day means day 5 or day 6, we'll upload corrected copies. Fine. It's open to all. It's open to all. The very purpose is basically simply to twofold purposes, you can say, that we want to continue our answer writing session, and number 2, that this time we are going to be little bit more focused. Instead of giving only current affairs the way we were doing previously, we are going to do it with certain specific areas from almost all the areas. So we are going to upload it, and then same day, 6th day, we will have a discussion where, with the help of evaluated copies and the inputs that faculty gets while correcting the copies, we will discuss it. We will try to highlight the common mistakes and how to improve it. And then the 7th day, we are going to have one-to-one discussion. One-to-one discussion with almost all the candidates of whom we have corrected copies. So this is how we are going to run a cycle of 7 days. One test will complete its cycle, or you can say complete its purpose with 7 days cycle. We have to maintain a 7-day cycle. Because as in the beginning itself I had told you, lecturing is very easy on answer writing. But otherwise also I strongly believe that unless we have very tangible criteria to work to improve, it's really very difficult. Why? In almost all the sessions, almost all you can say the occasion, when I get a chance to interact with the candidates, I always remind about one and only one thing, that main examination is of one and only one thing, and that is either you lose 1 marks or you gain 1 marks. Because why I say so? Because if you look at the configuration of marks or the marks of the toppers, you will find almost they are at par. In certain areas, they take the advantage and then they move very fast. Fast in the sense, they move ahead. If you compare it, you will find that it simply means it's a very neck-to-neck fight among the competent candidates. among the competent candidates. And so it's basically not about answer writing, it's basically about how you are going to sustain your quality. So this is how we discussed that now, since we got a chance post, you can say the lockdown, that is still lockdowns are there in some of the areas, and frequently it is coming, going. But again, we have decided to let's start. Because continuously we are getting feedback and a request of the students that we should start our effort, which we continued or we started last year. But we are going to change it now, more focused. And so we'll try to spot the error, and this is what we are going to do in the 7 days cycle. So you can get the link from the website itself, and you just keep on writing on fortnightly basis, monthly basis, and we'll evaluate, we'll interact, and we'll try to highlight the gray areas so that you get the input which is very tangible, very solid, very focused, which is measurable, and you can take a very concrete and directed effort to improve it. Thank you very much. Thank you.